Morning, everybody. As you can tell, we have a little visitor today, so things might feel a little bit more difficult than normal, as you can see. We are going to get into Unit 7, Lesson 1. Lesson 2. Unit 7, Lesson 2 is about the Pythagorean Theorem. Okay. We learned about the converse to the Pythagorean Theorem the other day. So now we're going to try and look at the Pythagorean Theorem itself. Let's get into it. First off, Pythagorean Theorem states that if a triangle is a right triangle, sorry, baby's pressing a bunch of buttons. Thank you. If the triangle is a right triangle, then a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And we learned the a squared, b squared, c squared stuff on class last time. But if a triangle is a right triangle, then that is true. A and B are legs. A and B are legs. And C is the hypotenuse or the hippopotamus. C is always the longest side. So we want to find our missing side lengths. Notice on our first one, we have the side lengths 4, 3, and we are missing the hypotenuse, which is x. So as we're setting that up, we are going to say that 4 squared plus 3 squared equals x squared. And we are trying to find the value of x, trying to find that missing side. Well, 4 times 4, 4 squared is 16. 3 times 3, 3 squared is 9. And that's going to equal x squared still. Add them up, 16 plus 9 is 25. And that equals x squared. And if you remember from Unit 6, that's your foot, we solved these type of problems where we had a square on one side and a number on the other, and you were trying to find out what the value of x is. So to do that, what you need to do is you need to do the opposite of squaring. And the opposite of squaring is to take a square root. So if I'm going to find x squared and figure that out, I need to undo that by taking the square root of both sides. When I do take the square root of 25, I get 5. I should get plus or minus 5, but since we're working with side lengths are only positive. You can't have a negative side length. And then on this side, we are going to have the square root of x squared is just x. And you are done. And that is how you solve these problems. Your side length, your hypotenuse length on our problem here is 5.
Okay.
Elmo. We have Elmo. Elmo. Hey, let's try another one. I'll move my camera over here. Hey, notice on this one, we have 12 as a leg, an unknown leg, and a hypotenuse of 13. Remember, the hypotenuse is always directly across from the right angle. Okay, so this is going to set up a little different. If I look at this, I'm going to set it up like this. 12 squared plus x squared equals c squared, which is 13 squared. An easier way to do these is that if you're ever missing a leg, what you want to do is take the hypotenuse squared and subtract the leg that you have squared. Sorry, that was the wrong button. And subtract the leg that you have squared, and that's going to equal your unknown squared. Okay. So 13 squared is 169 minus 12 squared, which is 144, and that equals x squared. Yes, baby, you want to go down again? All right, go for it. Okay, and then we just simplify. 169 minus 144 is, again, 25. We're really good at that. And that equals x squared. And we do the same thing we did in the last problem. We take the square root of both sides, and we get 5 equals x. And on this case, our x is a leg. So 5 is a leg. And you're done. That's it for page 1 of our notes. We will come back for page 2. Thanks so much for helping me solve those and letting me work through this with my baby present. Thanks so much. Have a good day.